Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you why I quit social media for 72 hours, the benefits of it, etc. It is most likely that you're watching this video because you're thinking about it too. And then you have a question, is it worth it? Should I do it? The answer is yes. What it gave me, it was the perspective that you can live without social media. It definitely was life-changing. I definitely don't have the urge to pick up my phone as often. I obviously still do it. It wasn't like a crazy change. I mean, it can't really change that much in 72 hours, you know? You have to commit it for a longer period of time to really experience the whole living without your phone. So grab your water and let's get into this video. First question you might ask, is it gonna be hard? Was it hard for me? No. A little bit, but mostly no. Whenever I was bored, I just watched a show. So obviously you still have the ability to use your laptop or like iPad or whatever, but I actually didn't. All I use is my phone. I only go on my laptop like once a month and I never pick up my... The word I was looking for is tablet. Since this was a challenge only about quitting social media, it wasn't that hard because whenever I'm bored, I usually just listen to music, do some hobbies, and work. It is summer, but I do have a lot of jobs to do at home daily, and those keep me quite busy. It definitely was hard to like wake up and not be able to sit in my phone for an hour. It was so bad, that is why I decided, okay, enough is enough, I can't do this anymore. It's been probably almost a week since I did this challenge. I don't think I've seen results, just because it was way too short of an amount of time, but I'm definitely doing it again. Was I bored? So surprisingly, I wasn't bored, just because obviously I had some music, shows, hobbies, work. I had a lot of things to do, and whenever I wanted to sit in my phone and just like relax, I edited YouTube videos. In case you're wondering, I used an app, Xlocker, and so that was what helped me. I tried out many different apps, but that one was the only one that I thought was possible to use. I did take a 3-day free trial, which inspired me to take 3 days off my phone. I was only gonna commit to 24 hours, but I mean, it kind of worked out for the best. So the next question, was I more productive? Probably because I wasn't spending my time scrolling on TikTok, which, how did I get into TikTok again? I literally remembered a time when it was probably a year ago that I didn't use TikTok at all. Just didn't get the hype. It wasn't something that I liked. I usually just sat in like Instagram Reels or Snapchat videos. I've been into books recently, and that is where I keep up with everything going on about books. Next question, have I seen results? I honestly do not know. I feel like yes, but at the same time no. I do still check social media quite often during the day. It's not like, okay, I'm bored, like what do I do? Okay, well just check social media, like what else do I have to do? No, I read more, way more. But I really only get bored during lunchtime. In the evenings, it's definitely hobby time.
Volleyball, run, read, write songs.
Evening is definitely my time to shine. Even though I always like wanted to convince myself that I was a morning person, I don't know anymore. Let me know if you want me to actually film another video of doing this challenge, because this time I just did it for myself, but I would definitely love to do like a full video. And now let's get into the benefits of quitting social media for a while. I'm sure we all have heard that social media usage can lead to anxiety, depression, and other problems. So it obviously would be beneficial to take a break from it to prevent that from happening. Honestly, I feel like every person suffers from anxiety, so that is honestly like more shocking for a person to not have anxiety than for a person to have anxiety. I get such bad social anxiety, like I am just not an extrovert. You know how people are addicted to drugs, alcohol, like whatever? Social media addiction is also a thing. And I definitely feel like it's becoming more and more like an actual currency. A currency, what the fuck is that word?
Is also a thing for
people to now socialize more on like phones and never want to meet the person in person. I don't know, I'm weird, but I do not like chatting on like FaceTime or like texting. I kind of like meeting people in person more. Thing that freaked me out, I might have like an addiction, is that 30 years, I lose like 9 years of my life just from how much time I spend on my phone. And that really freaked me out. I was like, no, it has to end. I'm cutting off my screen time. It just was so insane to look at. Like, I spend like 7 hours a day on my phone usually. But like, obviously some of it is like YouTube music, which counts as screen time. Also like filming a video right now, like doesn't count, but like it counts. If you think about, if you live 30 years of your life, but you only get to live 21. It's no shocker that like you feel like you haven't lived life to the fullest. I usually really don't create these intellectual videos, but I think it's like good for a change. So obviously the next one is it can improve the quality of your life. It can improve both mental and physical health. Like, you can enjoy social media and it can be like good for you in a way, like to learn something new, but you just gotta know your like boundaries, your limits. Like last night I couldn't stop researching stuff about like books I wanted to read next, and like, yeah, well, that can be like good for me, like, you know, read more books, but like it's also bad. In a way, it just like, it makes sense, but like I don't know if it makes sense for you. And one thing that social media has gotten to my head is that like, you know, people have so much fun in the summer and I'm just like stuck at home doing nothing, meeting no one besides my family, and it just like it has affected me really negatively. I just feel like I'm the only one doing nothing. If you commit to quitting social media, maybe just short term, but long term can be like really good. I might want to try it out for like 30 days. Like, that sounds so fun. Well, you might feel less overwhelmed and more empowered. That's what I read in an article. I felt like joyful when I quit social media and I wasn't like watching what other people were doing while I was in the garden. You just like gotta realize like where your boundaries are set for social media. Do you want to waste your like free time on it, or you want to socialize with real people? Know that social media, it's kind of like a short-term fix that can lead to damages. And once you're like scrolling on TikTok, think about it. Why are you doing it and how is it helping you? Is it just to spend your free time, or is it to learn something new? Honestly, I do both. I can't lie. Like, everyone has to realize that life is short. So make sure you stay tuned for my next video where I'm gonna be helping you become that girl. It will work for boys too. And comment below if you want me to do a video where I tried the 30-day no phone challenge.
No social media challenge.
What other videos you want to see in general? Okay, bye. See you in the next one. Mwah.